What's up YouTube? Today we're taking a look at one of my favorite case manufacturers for the Apple series of devices, and unlike the Joker, these guys do not joke around when it comes to protection and style. Nomad is probably one of the most premium case manufacturers that you're going to find right now, and I love their styles, I like their colors, especially this ultra orange. I think that's just something super cool, but cases should not only just look good, but they also should be protective, and Nomad does a great job at that as well. If you're interested in picking them up, check my link down below, but we're going to get into some awesome cases, like the rugged case, like a Horween leather modern Folio leather case, just a standard leather case, but not really standard, Horween leather as well, and a sport case for those of you that want to get jiggy with it. Let's go ahead and check out these cases together and see what they're all about. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these cases. Now, before we take a look at the more funky colors, let's take a look at two cases that are going to be perfect for that boardroom, perfect for any type of business solution, and of course I'm talking about a nice leather case. So starting off with their modern leather case, this is a case that I really like because you really feel and you can smell that Horween leather. That's something that I really like about leather cases, is just the overall smell. The drop protection is 8 foot, so more than enough for that drop protection goodness. And you can see on the back, each case is going to be unique because of the leather characteristics. And over time, this is definitely going to age like a fine wine, just making it a much nicer looking case. Now on the outside, you do get a nice grippy material. And there are those aluminum buttons with a nice ridge on that power button. No case manufacturer should call themselves premium if they don't put metal buttons. And a little branding right on the bottom that says Nomad. There's also some accents on the two speaker cutouts there. Just a little bit piano black, making this case stand out from the crowd. Aluminum buttons, magsafe, and a super soft fine lining on the inside to help protect your phone from getting scratched up. Now again, if you're looking for a premium leather case, I would not sleep on Nomad leather cases. Smells really awesome. You got to do a smell test when you get a leather case. And because you have a TPU bumper, this is going to give you a lot of nice protection. Once again, 8 foot of drop protection. And you can see this channel on the inside for a little bit more gripability. So unlike some other leather cases that forget the fact that they are a case first and foremost and just put a whole bunch of smooth leather around the whole case, not making it super grippy, Nomad did a nice job. So let's go ahead and plop in my phone here and see what this is going to look like. So taking a look at your front lip protection. Again, this is a slim case, but you still are getting 8 foot of drop protection. I'd assume it's because of that nice TPU frame. And there's those metal buttons, that ridge power button. So when you pull this out of your pocket, you definitely feel that that power button is there. Just makes this case feel a little bit more rugged. Really an awesome job. And I do have a tempered glass screen protector installed, so it is playing nicely with my tempered glass. And there's your front lip protection. Now taking a look at the back, here's your camera protection. So again, a nice amount of camera protection. That's the camera protection. Your MagSafe is going to work perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and get a MagSafe accessory. Plop it on the back. Nice strong magnet on these Nomad cases. Again, this is their modern leather case. I got to tell you, this is one of the grippiest feeling, best feeling leather cases that I've come across so far, and I've tested a few more are coming in the works. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next case, and this is the modern leather Folio. Both of these cases offer different types of leathers. So if you don't like the black and you want a more of a lighter color or vice versa, they do have different options available. Now this leather Folio case gives you that same 8 foot of drop protection, aluminum buttons, TPU frame, and overall I think this is a pretty awesome color. And the cool thing about it is you do have a clasp that's removable. A lot of people don't want that clasp on their case, so I like the fact that Nomad designed a case that's going to work for a whole bunch of different people depending on what your style is. Ah, that smells really nice. Let's go ahead and install this clasp. I'll show you how to do it. It's really pretty simple. All you have to do is slide it on the inside here. Pull it on out, and then here's your metal clasp. Now, of course, I've just installed this, so you do need to let it wear a little bit to really hold on to the device there. What sets this Folio case apart from other cases that you might find, and this is something super important when you're looking for a Folio case, the Nomad leather Folio gives you a full entire Nomad case, so you're getting that awesome protection all around. You're getting that 360 protection, but with the flap on the top to help protect your screen, and you also do get some credit card slots here and a nice cash slot right there. So do not buy a Folio case that gives you just kind of a half case. They kind of cheap out and they don't have coverings on the top, on the bottom, and on the sides. You definitely want a Folio case that's going to give you the protection that you need when you need it. But here's your 3 cards, guys. If you have some cash, you can throw your cash right on the inside there. And let's just go ahead and check out this Folio case. So here's what it's going to look like. Here's your 3 cards on the inside, and there's your thickness. You put some cash in there. You can add a little bit more thickness, but because of this removable flap, you can really fill it up to your heart's content. Just take a look at that. Same awesome metal buttons, same TPU frame all around. And let's see how well this clasp holds up. Really a strong magnetic clasp there. So I like this modern leather Folio case. Perfect again for the boardroom, for those meetings. And the bottom, all your cutouts are perfect. Next, let's take a look at some cases with a little more flair, a little more pizzazz. And that's the Sport case, which is a slim case, but you still get 8 foot of drop protection. And it also does have a scratch resistant finish and tactile aluminum buttons. Thank you very much, Nomad. This is going to run you about 50 bucks. Again, I'll leave all these links down in my description below. Now this one here is called Coastal, and it does come in a bunch of different colors. There's a really sweet white, so if you want to make that Stormtrooper type of look, you can get that as well. I like this design personally. It's just a nice sporty, thin type of case. Premium construction, metal buttons. All of their cases have a nice soft lining on the inside as well. MagSafe compatible, all of that goodness. And if you just take a look at it, I think that's something that looks pretty awesome. For those of you that want a slim type of case, the Sport case is definitely for you. And it's not slippery either. This is not a slippery case, despite what it looks like on camera. This is definitely not a slippery case. You have that TPU frame all around it. And then the back here is not slippery as well. And if we take a look at your front protection, you get a nice amount of front lip protection. Again, this is a thinner type of case, and I do have a screen protector installed. Aluminum buttons that feel really premium, and those ridges. Those ridges are what it's all about. They're not super fine. They're actually a little bit wider, so it gives you that nice feel, that nice rugged, satisfying feel when you touch them. And your back camera protection is on point. Again, for a slim case, you're still getting a lot of nice protection. I'm not 8 foot tall. I don't think you guys are throwing your phone up in the air. Most likely it's like a 4 foot drop. So you're going to be well protected with this case, no doubt about that. Really an awesome design case. If you're looking for a slimmer type of case, definitely check out their Sport case. The metal buttons really help this case feel super premium. Definitely a nice satisfying feel, nice clicky feel. And thanks Nomad for giving us an action button. I don't like those cutouts. No case should have cutouts on the action button. That's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about that. But really a nice premium feel in hand. Definitely something really satisfying to pick up. And you're getting that drop protection that you need. But the next 2 cases we're going to take a look at are my absolute favorite. And if you only pick up one case for your phone, do not miss on the opportunity to pick up a rugged case. I do have their Ultra Orange, and then I also have the blue here as well. They also have a black, so if you wanted a black, you can pick that up. This case will run you about 60 bucks. And this is going to give you the most drop protection out of all of these Nomad cases. You're going to get 15 feet of drop protection. And it's just an awesome looking case. I'm a huge fan of this Ultra Orange. I think this is one of the best colors. There's also a black if you guys want a little bit more of less color pop, if you will. And then here's the blue. I believe this is Atlantic Blue. Really awesome color choices. Now on the inside, you do have that same soft felt material. MagSafe compatible. And you also do get some channels for a little bit of air shock goodness. You can see all around the case, you get that air shock goodness on the inside there. 15 foot of drop protection. You're really getting a nice amount of protection without adding a whole bunch of bulk. This doesn't feel like a bulky case. It's not a slippery case, despite what you might think as well. And just look at that power button. I mean, this is one of the best design cases that I've seen. That power button with that little color pop looks super awesome. Because you get these extra wide ridges on the side, it just feels a lot better than if they were fine ridges. Gives you that more rugged, secure type of feeling in your hand. And then you have a channel on both of the sides for more gripability. You can see the corners are beefed up. All those corners are beefed up a little bit, but with the channel on the inside, it maintains that slimish type of feel. Super awesome looking case. So here's your front lip protection once again as I give you the 360 bird's eye tour. Nice amount of front lip protection. Definitely a really nice amount of front lip. And as we check out the back camera protection, really a nice amount of camera protection there as well. So you can see Nomad kind of kept this case on the thinner, slimmer side, but they beefed up those corners. Just take a look at those corners there. Awesome job. So the case isn't going to get scratched up, and it's also going to give you that extra uh-oh protection. And there's your camera protection. Now looking at the blue case, you still get these premium feeling buttons that feel super awesome to hold. And here's your power button on the blue one. So you get a little bit of a black power button with those extra wide ridges. Definitely feels super awesome. This is what the blue one is going to look like. Cutouts are all perfect as you'd expect. And I just think if you guys only pick up one case, this is the case that I would pick up. If I could only use one case as my daily, the rugged case, well, the orange case would be the case that I would choose. I just think the rugged case is the case to pick up because you get that awesome amount of protection. You get a really stylish case, get a very protective case. You get a case that's going to be perfect for any situation. So if you drop it on one of those nights, we've all had one of those nights, it's not going to damage your phone. If you're out and about on the trail, on the hike, you're not going to damage your phone if you drop this in some sand or some rocks. Again, I think they designed a super awesome looking case. It's not only nice to look at, but it's also super functional. So this has been a look at some cases from Nomad. If you're interested in picking them up, check my link down below. If I can score you guys a code, I'll throw it down there as well. But I really appreciate you watching, and shout out to Nomad for sending these over for a review. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video.